It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Tuesday, December 17th, 2019.
I can't even whoop whoop right. My voice is like gone. Whoop whoop.
You can't whoop whoop right?
I can't even whoop whoop right. You're going to have to do it for me, Luke.
Do a
go
whoop
ahead.
whoop for me. Can you do a whoop whoop?
Whoop whoop.
There you go. There you go. I can live with that. I can live with that.
It is 7 a.m. already on the 17th of December. A week and a day.
Week and a day.
Yeah.
It is coming close,
It's
whether
coming
you're ready
close.
for it or not.
I'm ready. Yeah. Got my. I'm going to turn this off so it don't ring on me here. So, are you all ready for everybody ready for Christmas? Are you ready? Yeah.
I'm born ready. I'm a last minute shopper, so I'm just getting
You're
prepared.
king of last minute shopping, ain't you?
Yeah, I am the king of last minute shopping now. I
Gift
hate
cards. Watch out. Here he comes.
No, but I hate shopping with a passion, and it's the one thing I'll procrastinate on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm good.
Yeah. What about you, Luke? You a good Christmas shopper?
I don't usually shop. I just find stuff. And,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
What do you
ready
want for
for Christmas? Are you ready for your Christmas break?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound so excited. I mean, I just feel the enthusiasm.
He's an old pro at Christmas. You know?
Are you ready for some snow?
Yeah.
No,
All right, I'm ready
Yeah.
for some snow.
he is. I'm not.
All
I
right.
am.
Yeah, by December 26th, I'm ready to plant potatoes. It's springtime.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You two need to get together.
Yeah, it snows. We'll be the ones out there sledding and saying, "Hi, Dale," while you're inside going, "Bah humbug."
Bog humbug. Oh. Anyway, welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis and Luke's here today to do the morning prayer in just a minute. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. 3 locations to serve you. We got Balmer Boulevard, which at 702 will still be busy. Come up this Friday, of course. It's going to be the last day of school before they go back in January of 2020. And let's see, Balmer Boulevard, we got 62 East Plaza, and then, of course, Baxter Regional Lobby that's under construction, a remodel. It's going to be a nice little coffee bar for Brood Awakening. All 3 locations are ready to serve you. At the hospital, they're in a little trailer
Right outside.
right outside the cafeteria. There's a little garden area.
It'll
out
be
there,
nice
so-
when they get done.
Oh,
though.
yeah,
They'll have a
it'll be
nice seating area with tables and a little bar area. And
You know,
it's going to be sharp.
the Lagerboard Dining Room, it's already known for a hospital that has good food. I mean, literally, the hospital has some decent food down there at the cafeteria. Then you got Brood Awakening Coffee. It's going to be nice.
I never heard anybody say hospital has great food, but I'm excited to see it.
At this one, it's
Yeah,
it's been
I've
good.
heard good things about
Yeah.
it, so that's awesome.
I've actually heard there's people that will have their Sunday dinner at the hospital dining room because the food is so good.
There you go.
Oh, so anyway, so if the food is good, you know the coffee's got to be great. Brood Awakening Coffee, 3 locations to serve you. And if you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. You know, any 3 locations, they can get you the mochas, the lattes. They had a buttered toffee latte?
How would you butter it?
Well, I don't know.
Put a dab of butter in it
Put a
and let
dab
it
of butter,
melt,
let
I
it float.
guess. I don't know. They have regular coffee and they have the foo-foo coffee. There you go. They got cinnamon rolls that are huge and really good.
Yep, they sure do.
Just give me that on Christmas and I'll be good.
There
Cinnamon
you go.
roll?
Yeah,
Oh,
cinnamon
those
roll.
Oh,
cinnamon
they are big and
They're
they are awesome. I throw them in the microwave for because usually we don't get them fresh. He picks them up and then we got to reheat them. Like 10, 15 seconds is all you want. Oh, them things just fall apart. They're good.
They are.
Great Christmas breakfast.
Oh,
Mom,
it sure-
just saying.
Yeah, Mom, yeah, you have to buy me that for Christmas, for breakfast.
Oh, there you go.
Got
Brood
it.
Awakening Coffee. If you're not
Anytime we
drinking,
can help, Mom. We're
Yeah,
there for you.
yeah.
like, gee, thanks, guys. Brood Awakening Coffee. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas brings the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Right here in Mount Lemmon, talk to Charlotte, Bruce, Brad, Chris. Very professional, caring, loving, and understanding. Emergency situations, the passing of loved one after a long illness or just natural causes. pre-planning, whatever it may be, give them a call, stop by and visit with these fine folks. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes, they really stand up to their motto. With all our respect, they bend over backwards to do what needs to be done. They know what to do, how to do it, how to treat the person that's mourning and the families that are mourning, and so tough situations they can handle. So Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Today, Luke is here from Mountain Christian Academy. And once again, if you can help the Mountain Christian Academy financially with a financial gift, you can call 424-6622. They teach no Common Core, take no government monies. Luke, are you ready to say the morning prayer?
Yeah.
All right, it's all yours.
Okay. Dear Lord, please help everyone to have a good day. Please help everyone that's traveling to have safe trips wherever they're going, because the roads might get really bad. And just please help them. Just please help everyone with sicknesses, as there's a lot of sicknesses going around. And just please help everyone, and just please help our neighbors as they're going through a hard time, and just please help them. And just please help everybody to have fun this holiday season. And just please just help everyone. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
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 Luke from Mountain Home Christian Academy, once again, if you could help
Great
them
job.
financially, 424-6622. What grade are you in now?
6.
Sixth grade. Whew.
Getting up there. What's your favorite subject? And recess doesn't count.
Yeah. I wish it did, but...
I know. My son would be right there with you.
Come on, what's your favorite subject?
History or science?
Cool. What's your least favorite
I'd
subject?
have to say math.
Ooh.
Math.
We've
We
had
got
some-
we got kids that either love math or they don't.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of torn between the answers we get.
Interesting.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
What part of history do you like to study?
History.
Just any of
In
it?
general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really old history, dark ages, or you like the 1800s or more modern history?
I don't know.
It just kind of all
just
leads
history.
to where we're at now, so it's history. But I'm with you. I loved history. I just didn't like having to remember the exact dates of this. When this
Yeah, I like
happened,
the
this happened,
events
this
of
happened.
history. We studied, I remember the Industrial Revolution when it kicked off in the early 1900s.
Well, you like dates and stuff. You got every record, when it was produced, what year, what blah blah blah. I'm not into the date part as much as I like the
event.
history. Yeah, the event part of it.
Yeah, I tie the events in with the dates, but stuff like that. But yeah,
Great job.
Luke's been here. Luke's here for the morning prayer for Mountain Christian Academy. Mountain Christian Academy is located on the bypass across from Mountain Baptist Church. Once again, give them a call at 424-6622 if you can help them financially. They take no government monies, and they, man, I'll tell you what, these students come in. I can't say enough good things about these students. They come in early. They do the prayer. And it's just
They do a great job for us.
amaze
They
me at
really
their poise,
do.
their character, and their dedication. So, hats off to Mountain Christian Academy, the faculty, and the students. Morning Weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob
Hold on,
Melinda's
he's
the door.
gotta do the
Oh, the
trumpet.
trumpet.
I can't do the trumpet. My voice
Try
is
it.
shot. You got to do the trumpet.
Do.
The weather. I got something special I want to play. This is, before you talk about the Z Team, I found something, and I want to play it. So, ready?
But we can't hear it.
Yeah, you will.
Gather on the radio, boys and girls. I have a little story to tell. 'Twas the night before listing, and all through the house, not a computer was stirring, not even its mouse. The CMAs were completed, the contract was signed, all with hopes of selling this house in record time. We sellers were resting all snug in our beds, while visions of sold signs danced in our heads. The house had been staged, decluttered with care, in hopes that great offers soon would be there. The kitchen was gleaming, the sidewalks swept clean. O spirit of curb appeal, make our house be seen. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, we scrambled to see just what was the matter. The Century 21 goalpost had started to glow, a warm golden light on the new fallen snow. When what to our wondering eyes should appear, our Z-Team agents with buyers, my dear. They featured and pointed and showed them the way. They smiled and agreed and nodded, okay. Our house got an offer the very next day. We accepted it and happily moved on our way. So remember this story when you need to move. The Z-Team Realtors will make it go smooth. From Bob and Linda Zadora and the whole Z-Team, Reese Tubbs, Sam McMaster, TJ Fitzmaurice, Darlene Clark, the entire Z-Team staff. We wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Where'd you put that to?
I thought you'd get a kick
fun.
out of that. Bob may kill me for playing that, but I thought it was pretty cool. So.
Where'd y'all record that? Did you?
No, it was done. They had it done, and I found it and downloaded it. So
No, that's fun. Wow.
I figured I'd play it this morning.
What more can I say?
I guarantee they're listening this morning, and
that is
Bob's going to
excellent.
realize I played it
Wow.
live here. So here's your debut.
Oh, that is so good. That is really good.
Thought you'd get a kick out
Morning
of that.
weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Let's take a peek at the White River. Ooh, pretty.
Beautiful
The
shot.
bridge lights are still on.
A lot brighter than it was yesterday.
Yeah. Looking at the White River from Marion County, Arkansas into Baxter County, Arkansas, Cotter, Arkansas, one of our fine little towns here in Baxter County.
The only thing you can't tell from this picture is exactly how chilly it is outside.
Mm-hmm.
It
It'd be
is
neat if
chilly.
it just had something at the top that said 98 degrees or something like that.
98.
I
There-
wish it
yeah.
were, but it's cold.
And you just said you wanted it to
You
snow.
want it? Yeah.
I want it to snow, but I
you
want it
gotta
to be
make-
warm.
If it's
Yeah,
gonna be
not
cold-
snow at 98.
If it's going to be cold, it needs to snow. Sounds fair to me.
There you
Or
go.
we need rain whenever it gets like down into the 20s, but
No,
it never
no.
does.
I didn't like being without electricity for a week back 10 years ago. Oh, the morning shot of the White River brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. You can go to retireToArkansas.net, go to live webcam, pick this up. There's also a camera icon. You can click pictures, use it for desktop or screensaver on your computer or other devices. All right, morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. You want to do the temperatures?
Sure.
All you do is say the city and the temperature, like Mountain Home, 28, and go down the list.
Mountain Home 28, Flippin, Arkansas 28. What's that one?
Harrison.
Harrison, Arkansas 25, Yellowville, Arkansas 28,
Salem.
Salem, Arkansas 26, Calico Rock, Arkansas 28, Mountain View, Arkansas 32,
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri 24, Poplar Bluff 32, West Plains, Missouri 26, Branson, Missouri 25,
Watford City, North Dakota. That's where my son works.
10 degrees.
10 degrees.
10 degrees.
10 degrees.
I wish
that's
we
it.
were there to like probably just like if you threw some water outside, it would immediately freeze.
Yeah.
Now you got to also keep in mind, folks, that he's trying to read the screen all the way
From
from
way
over
over
there.
there.
So
Far enough away from the microphone to reset it.
it's hard to see that little writing.
Here's the current radar on the national scene. We have shower activity from New Orleans to Montgomery, Alabama, through portions of central Georgia, northern Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, eastern Tennessee. Then it turns into some freezing precip up in Pennsylvania, up in New York, and that stretches all the way back down. Just north of Nashville, we do have some light snow in Kentucky, just north of Nashville, around.
Well, we kind of lucked out yesterday with
Boy, did we
everything.
ever.
The bad stuff stayed right above us. I know Harrison got a little bit
Yeah,
over in that
they can
area, but more north of
They can
us,
have it.
Missouri got hammered pretty hard.
Yeah, they did. A little bit of snow through Indiana, Ohio, and on into New York. Right now, we're clear in Louisiana, Arkansas, and Missouri. There have been some storms and some damage around Pineville and Alexandria, Louisiana. Heard that on the news this morning. Looks like everything's clear in Illinois. Time to check those highways for you and see what's going on. In Arkansas, 62, 412 east and west is clear, as well as 65 north-south, Little Rock, Branson. Highway 67, 167, Little Rock to Batesville and on up into Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Looks like it's in good shape. Your interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas, all clear at this time. Coming down to Missouri, we have your interstates I-70, I-44, 49, 55, and 70, all clear across the state of Missouri. I'm talking about current precipitation. We'll check the conditions here in just a minute. Interstate 64 from East St. Louis, Illinois, east. Looks like it's in good shape, as well as I-70, Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois. You got Interstate 57 junctioning with I-24 around Carroll, Illinois in good shape right now, and I-155 Dyersburg to Jackson, Tennessee in pretty good shape as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Arkansas highways. There's no snow and ice that's showing up here on any of the highways here. Everything's clear in Missouri. I'm showing some darker blue, partly covered on 160. And we have
it's just right above the line.
Right above the line, yeah. You can see Highway 67 and Interstate. We even have it on Highway 67 at the state line, just north of Corning, Arkansas, Neelyville, Naylor, Poplar Bluff area, with a little bit of some covered roads there on Highway 67, even going on up into St. Louis. You got a break in the action from Poplar Bluff to about Greenville and Farmington or Fredericktown, and then it gets a little bit worse up there in the central part of the state around Columbia.
What are all the different colors for?
Well, right here, green is clear. Then light blue is mostly clear. So this is mostly clear right here, but this purple is covered. So this should be probably Highway 50 or Highway 54 right here.
And what's the blue?
The blue, this blue right here is partly covered. So this right here is partly covered.
Okay.
This is Highway 54, I think, right here. This should be Highway 50, US 50 coming across
and
here.
And then the purple's covered. Okay.
And the purple's covered. This is Highway 67, so and it's covered going all into Farmington, but it cleans up a little bit around St. Louis.
And then red is just closed.
Yeah.
It's just like,
wonder if West Plains had school today. That's who we're supposed to have in our meet with.
We may need to check that.
Yeah.
It'd be neat if we didn't have school.
On the forecast map, we have some fog advisories in northwest and north central and western Missouri, as well as eastern Kansas, western Iowa. Some winter weather advisories from Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, New York, Pennsylvania, on up into New England. A little bit of flood watch box in eastern Kentucky, West Virginia, and southern Ohio. But nothing for Arkansas, so we're in the clear. 7-day forecast today, sunny, high of 39, low of 23 tonight. Warms up tomorrow to 46, low of 25, and then here it comes. Springtime re-arrives Thursday, high of 51, low of 31 on Thursday, 51 on Friday, high of 55 on Saturday.
That's sad. I wish it could snow.
You just wanted it to be 98, remember?
Yeah, I wanted it to be 98 and snow.
98 and snowing, man.
In your next prayer, discuss it with God and see if He can arrange that for you.
I'd be impressed to see that.
It melted immediately once it got down here.
Yeah.
Just poof, gone.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's a door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net.
I encourage anybody that runs into Bob's Adore today to ask him if he knows any good Christmas stories.
Do you know any good Christmas stories?
We just played one.
We just played one a minute ago. Yeah, that was Bob's Adore, by the way, doing the Christmas story. So if you run into him, give him a hard time.
There you go. Coming up on the 19th of December, which is Thursday, Yellville Summit celebrates the season. The Yellville Summit Choir will have dinner and entertainment at 5:30 on Thursday, December 19th at the Yellville Summit High School Cafetorium. Choir members will be serving dinner to guests while the faculty and staff provide entertainment during the meal. Dinner includes garden salad and all kinds of good stuff there, but it's $15 for adults, $7 for children. And it's at the Yellville Summit School Cafetorium at 1124 North Panther Avenue in Yellville. VFW Thursday Dance, December 19th at 6:30. Mountain VFW Post 3246 will be featuring the music of Jerry Hopper for the weekly dance this Thursday, beginning at 6:30. Kitchen will be open for dinner. Canteen will be open for drink purchases for those that are age 21 and over. And so,
what's a cafetorium?
It's a cafeteria mixed with a torium.
Similar to a cafeteria?
With an auditorium mixed in.
Oh, okay.
So I have a stage on one end.
Oh, there you go. See, I learned something new every day.
Yep.
You never know what you're going to learn here on this TV station. So,
all right, look at that camera. See, it's
hold on. We got to see if there's anything going on at Christian Academy.
I think they're about done.
Christmas break.
Well, okay. So what's gonna happen this week is we're gonna have pajama day, and then we're gonna have the best Christmas outfit on Thursday. On Wednesday, we're gonna have pajama day.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you can take us to break.
Look at the camera. Say time for a quick break. Be right back.
Time for a quick break. Be right back.
Thank you.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area. End of the year clearance on all G3 boats and Yamaha motors at Henderson Marine. Come check out the low prices on 2019 model G3 fishing boats and G3 Suncatcher pontoons. Henderson Marine offers in-house financing and is your local authorized Yamaha service center. Need parts, accessories, water toys? They got them too. Need to winterize? Call Henderson Marine today to schedule your winterization. When maintenance matters, call Henderson Marine at 870-488-5600.
Come see us today at Henderson Marine. For years.
(7:24). Jamie and Tina are here from Area Agency on Aging. Welcome back. That was a fast month, wasn't it?
Yeah, seems like it.
Seemed like last time we were just barely picking turkey out of our teeth from Thanksgiving. Now we're putting up a Christmas tree. So.
Isn't it funny how you get closer to the end of the year and everything seems to speed up? I mean, it just seems like it goes so
together.
quick. Yeah.
And then the funny thing, Christmas is just all comes to a standstill.
Yeah.
It just, and then like the 26th
Not
and
me,
27th.
I'm traveling. There will be no standstill. I was hoping for standstill, but there will be no standstill.
You're going to be busy, huh?
Yeah.
With Jamie and Tina's got paper spread out all.
I know. They've done their homework.
We got stuff going on.
Who's first, Tina?
I'm going to go first today.
Okay.
I'm going to talk a little bit about Baxter House and the Senior Center. Baxter House is in the back portion of the Senior Center, and what goes on there is we are a location for caregivers to drop off their loved one to have a little social interaction and give the caregiver time to go do the things they need to do, which this time of year that's pretty critical. So it's a anytime drop off. You do have to register to bring them there, but we just encourage people, if they're interested and want to know what it's about, come by and visit, see what it looks like. It's actually like a large living room and game room put together. But we provide meals there. If they're there for the meal, it's through the Senior Center meal program, and we have just activity going on all the time. This seems to be the month of parties. So last week we participated in the Senior Center Christmas party. This week we're having our own Christmas party. We've had a lot of music. We always have music, but we've had a lot of extra Christmas entertainment and stuff the last few weeks, and so there's always something fun going on for them there, and they can just interact with each other too. They've developed some great friendships, and it's just a great place for the elderly to come, the ones that have to stay home. You know, they're kind of stuck at home unless their family takes them out somewhere. So it's a great place for them to come and interact with others and just have a little change in the pace from sitting in front of the TV or looking out the window. So we're there Monday through Friday. We're open from 7 to 5, and our phone number is 425-7585. If anyone has questions, they want to call, come by and visit, come have lunch with us. We provide that for you if you're interested in checking it out and see some of the things that go on there. The other things I want to talk about, the Senior Center has a lot of stuff going on, and as y'all know, we've talked before about how they have to raise funds for their Meals on Wheels program and so forth. So she has been very busy, but one of the really neat things they have is a cookbook. And you know, a lot of people sell cookbooks, but it's a great little fundraiser. It's $10. I was looking through it last night, and they've extended the list in their contents. They had some interesting, you know, the basics, appetizers, drinks, entree, all that. But they've added dairy-free, diabetic, gluten-free, keto, and pet recipes to theirs. So I looked through some of them. That looks pretty good. I haven't tried any, but
and that's available now through the Senior Center.
Through the Senior Center, you just go over there and ask for one, and they're $10. It's just one of their fundraisers, but it's pretty thick. It's got quite a bit in it and a little bookmark for them if you don't want to lose your page. So that's one of the great things they've got going on.
You know, that'd be kind of like a stocking stuffer for a nice little extra
It's a
gift.
great stocking stuffer, yeah. Last minute gift. They also have some little gift baskets over there. I don't know if they have any left, but they had little gift baskets that they put together for someone that needed to run in and grab something, and they were like $10 too. So if you need a last minute gift, run in there and see if they got any of those left. And they're wrapped real nicely with different things like coffees or candles, or you know, little candy trays with candy in them. Just different little things they threw together. So that's a pretty nice little quick gift if you need one. Also, they've got coming up in January, on January 15th, again this year, they're going to do the Build an Ice Cream Sundae, which you just go through their lunchtime, which is 11 to 12:30. And the lunch is, if you're 60 or over, it's $3 donation. But if you want to build your ice cream sundae, it's an additional $3. So you can just go up and I looked on that day, they're having meatloaf. and the dessert is just like a fruit cup. So you'd have room to build your own sundae and have a nice sundae that day. It's $3, and you just fix it the way you want it. Then they have a basket bingo fundraiser coming up, and that's Saturday, February 29th. It's at 1 o'clock. The doors open at noon. It's like, you know, you buy a card for $10, and every card after that's $5 more. And they said it's a 50-50 split, and there is a door prize drawing, and there'll be drinks and snacks available. So that's a good little fundraiser for them. $10 plus 5, whatever. Drinks and snacks are free. And again, this year they're doing their Have a Heart campaign. It's strictly for the Meals on Wheels program. You can do it in memory of or honor of a loved one. And it's just a donation that goes toward the Meals on Wheels program. It's $3 per meal for the homebound. And it's one senior for 1 week is 5 meals, and that would be $15. For 7 meals, it'd be $21, and for 30 meals, it'd be $90. So you, or anything. I mean, if you can give $3 and you want to do that, that's great too. You know, every little bit helps. So they've got that going on from now until February, through February, I guess. And currently, they're serving 175 homebound seniors. So those are the meals that go out on the trucks, you know, for people that can't get out. And they also, my favorite thing that they do, because we do this for our clients, they do that cookie sale where they have the Valentine cookies decorated. They're really cute. You can buy 1 cookie or a half dozen in a bouquet or a full dozen, and they're on sticks, you know, and you just give them to whoever. We always buy those for our clients, and they just love getting those. So it's a pretty good deal. It's February 10th through the 14th, just the week of Valentine's. And it's either a vanilla or chocolate cookie, and they can be, like I said, purchased individually for $1. They have, for a half bouquet, it's $8, and for a dozen, it's $15. And you can pre-order. It's good to pre-order, so, and then pick up as you can through that week. So that's a pretty fun thing. They sell a lot of those. It's been a good fundraiser for them. But they continue to have all kinds of activities going on, just like we do. They have something every day. I encourage people to go over to the senior center if you're interested in getting involved in exercise classes or any kind of games. They have card games. They have bingo. They have the pool room. For anyone that's not been there, there's just a lot going on. Of course, the meals are from 11 to 12:30 every day. They have music on Thursday and Friday night, I believe. You can rent the senior center on the weekends if you need a place to have a gathering, and you just call up there. The number there is 424-3054. I'll get it right. And talk to Robin or Ann or anyone up there if you need to reserve a room. This is time of year that's needed a lot. But
we all plan things way out in advance. I mean, you're already looking.
Yeah, there's always something going on, and looking way forward. We do plan way forward a lot. It takes a lot to get it all together. But they just are continually doing fundraisers to help support that Meals on Wheels program, because it's such a great thing. And you know, it's amazing how much they provide a day, because they not only put out the 175 meals a day, but they also have anywhere from 75 to 150 come in to the senior center to eat for lunch. So it's a big task. But they do a good job at it, and their food is really good. They've got a great menu. They have a menu every month. You can get in advance. You can go up there or have them, call them and see if they can mail it to you or zip it to you or whatever through email, so you'll know what the menu is. They have a newsletter that carries that menu in it too. And our menu is always the same as the senior center at Baxter House. So,
wow.
A lot going on.
A lot of stuff going on. It looks like it's about break time. It's 7:34. Scooter, take us to break.
Well, she talked right through that, didn't she?
Boy, I mean, she's
like the Energizer Buzz. You just crank her up and let her rip.
She started handing me all this stuff, and I was going. I'm still not going to get to say much about Baxter House.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
For years, I've lifted weights, probably 30 years. For the last 2.5, 3 years, I'd have pain in my back of my deltoid at the joint. and it was extremely painful. And it didn't matter if I lifted weights or what I did whenever I pushed on anything. It hurt. Dr. Osgood had told me about this laser therapy, and so I tried it. 4 sessions later, 0 pain. And now I'm lifting weights again with no pain.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
$7:36, continuing now with Jamie. She's got paper spread up.
She's got more papers than I did, so you better listen fast.
I'll try to talk slow. Well, we have a lot of things. So we have some new information with the Area Agency on Aging. First, I'll just briefly say Area Agency on Aging is a private nonprofit organization. Been in business for 40 years in Northwest Arkansas. We have services that serve senior adults age 60 and older, and we also have programs for people that are under age 60, typically have a disability. We provide a multitude of services. Most of our services are began due to the Older Americans Act, so there's federal mandates that require services for seniors, and we do receive some state and federal funds. Typically the way that works when you receive funding like that is you do have to match them, so we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But some of the services we provide include like senior advocacy, education about Medicare. Of course, we've done that quite a bit. In-home care, the adult daycare, the senior services, nutrition, wellness, all those kinds of things. So one of our programs that we have is the in-home care program. It provides personal care and light housekeeping to people in their homes, and that's available either through a private pay or Medicaid. Also, long-term care insurance can pay for that, VA in certain situations, and also under certain, you have to meet really specific criteria, but there are some instances when we can provide it for free due to the Older Americans Act, but it's a real specific thing. Anyway, so with that program, we have to hire a lot of personal care assistants, not necessarily a CNA, but kind of like that. We provide training to them if you're not already trained. There are things that can be considered for training, like if you have a CNA license, or we've even had some retired registered RNs that wanted to come back and kind of give back to the, to the community and do things like that. Up until now, our agency has only offered part-time, real flexible part-time schedules. And now we are starting to offer up to 40-hour schedules. And that's a really big deal because sometimes when a person gets on Medicaid, they might be authorized up to 40 hours a week. And if, maybe they want a family member to work for them, and we can work that out where you have a family member that works for you, not necessarily a spouse. It has to be somebody other than that. But a family member can work for you through our agency and go through the training and receive a personal care training. But up until now, there was a limiting factor of they could only work up to 28 hours a week. So then we'd have to have somebody else to come in and finish up those hours if you received that many hours per week. So now our workers can work up to 40 hours or down to as few as they want. We have some that only work, maybe 6 hours a week, or work it around going to school or on another job or something like that. But you can work up to 40 hours a week with our agency now. And the rate of pay is going up to $10 an hour. Our personal care assistants also earn bonuses. Typically, we do bonuses twice a year. They have paid holidays. We have a voluntary benefits program, including a 403B retirement plan. And in all 9 of our counties, from here all the way to northwest Arkansas of Benton and Washington County, we have 9 counties across the top of the state, and we provide that 40-hour training in all 9 of our counties.
Wow.
And so it doesn't matter which county that you want to work in, we can provide that training. It is 40-hour training, so it'll take a week to get your certification. We provide that for free and to our employees, or potential employees, and it includes some classroom training and some hands-on training. And so in order to participate in that, you can call your local office. Typically you get that ball rolling by going online to our website to apply for a job. You don't necessarily just say, hey, I want to get this training for no reason. You need to apply first, and that kind of starts that. And our website is the initials for our agency. It's AAANW for Northwest, AR for Arkansas.org. So AAANWAR.org. And then it's /employment. But once you get to our website, you can click the links, and it'll take you to the employment page. So there's that. I mentioned a little bit about having to match funding. One of the things that, this time of year, you hear a lot of agencies asking for end of the year donations. It's kind of just that time of the year. And we don't talk about this a whole lot, but I did want to mention that as a nonprofit organization, we do fundraising all year long. We require donations to continue operating. It's just kind of part of the deal. You receive funding from state and federal funds, and you're required to match it to a certain amount through local donations. And so we try our best to do as much as we can through little things throughout the year, but end of the year is a great time, and people kind of forget about us because you don't really even know the area agency exists a lot of times until you need the services that we have to provide. And we have ways that you can donate. If little fundraisers like this aren't your thing, or maybe you live far away, maybe it's a family member that knows that their loved one has received services through us throughout their life. Maybe they've passed away, and that the what's it called, the thing when
endowment? Yeah,
like endowments and things that if you want to make a memorial. For the funeral instead of the flowers or whatever. They can do that kind of thing through us. We have an online donation option, which should work out really well for people that live far away. But the Area Agency on Aging, we have a foundation, and we can be left in that kind of aspect for a donation. We have in the past had people that I guess maybe is it called the endowment? I don't really know what it's called, but maybe that we were left as the beneficiary of a will so that funding can continue to help the Meals on Wheels program or other things like that. It can be donations when they are made. They can be specific to a particular program like Meals on Wheels or the Adult Daycare Center or any of the programs. We also have an emergency fund that we use for people. We have lots of different things. It can be made specifically to one county, specifically to one program, or just agency-wide for anything. So we really do depend quite a bit on that. So if, buying the cookies or buying the cookbooks and stuff like that's not really your thing, or it might be easier to do an end-of-life donation or an online donation or something like that, we have that available as well. All of our offices have these little donation envelopes, and it's the same kind of a thing. You can make a donation in memory of or in honor of a particular individual. They have, some little standard checkbox amounts, or you can specify another. It can be made to the senior center, home delivered meals, the adult daycare, client funds, in any of our 9 counties. And you can mail them in, or like I said, on our website that I mentioned earlier, we have an online donation option, and that has different options there for that. So again, it's at aaanwar.org. And then from there you should be able to find the donation, but it's like / make a donation. And you can make an online donation with a credit card even. So
makes it easy.
Yep.
Makes it easy. We at a stopping point, we can take a break.
Yep.
Take a break. Okay, we'll be right back. Scooter?
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either a terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
$7:49. We're finishing up the program with Jamie and Tina, Area Agency on Aging. And where are we at now, girls? What do we need?
Well, it's our, I'm sure your favorite topic. We're going to provide a little bit of Medicare information now.
You can really tell the government's not involved in that, can't you?
So today, the open enrollment period is over. It ended December 7th. And so I thought I would talk a little bit about filing complaints, grievances, and some different resources that we have. So there's a difference between filing a complaint and filing a grievance. And this is specifically, we'll talk a little bit about if you have a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare Part D drug plan. So a grievance is a formal complaint that you file with one of those plans, and it's different than an appeal. There's also appeals in there. So an appeal, well, I'll talk about a grievance first. A grievance is something like if your plan provides poor customer service, or it takes too long to decide on an appeal, it fails to deliver a promised refund. There's all kinds of different things that a grievance can be, but you file a grievance specifically with that plan, and every insurance plan has a grievance and appeals department, and you're supposed to file a grievance within 60 days of the event that led to the grievance. You can also apply it over the phone, but it's always best to do stuff in writing if you can. In order to find the specific information about your plan, you should contact their website for a plan address, or look through your paperwork that you have or whatever. Your plan is required to investigate your grievance and get back to you within 30 days or within 24 hours if it's an urgent request. And Medicare is always going to be involved in these as well. You can check the status of your grievance by calling your plan or calling 1-800-MEDICARE. And we can also help. We don't have access to those things, but we can help you with the calling, because sometimes it can be a bit cumbersome to call Medicare. Now, an appeal is something like you want your plan to cover something that is normally not covered or that has been denied. Then you can file an appeal to request like a reconsideration for that to be covered. So like if you get an unfavorable decision on an appeal, that's another reason why you could file a grievance. Now a complaint, you file a complaint with Medicare, and when you file a complaint, it's because you have an issue with your plan that has not been resolved through the grievance process. Or if you want to alert Medicare about other issues with your plan, you can call Medicare to make a formal complaint to escalate an issue and bring it to Medicare's attention. Like if the plan isn't responding by the certain deadlines and stuff like that, there's always somebody else that can interject in things. You don't have to just be taken advantage of. There's other things like, let me see, I got too many papers. So let's see. Other things that you can file a grievance about is if you've received poor quality of care from a provider. Maybe you experience poor customer service. Somebody has asked you to pay an incorrect copayment amount. Somehow you're disenrolled from your plan and you have no idea how or why. It was an involuntary disenrollment. Maybe there was a change in the premium or cost sharing than what you were told up front. Maybe you receive inadequate written communication from your plan, or you experience marketing abuse. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about marketing abuse because I want to make sure people know about that for sure. So one of the things is talking about the quality of care that you receive. This happens a lot. We hear a lot of people complain about, they go to the hospital and they're unhappy with how things were handled, or, that's the biggest thing you hear, but you hear about it with doctor's offices and stuff as well. Now, this is specifically for somebody that has Medicare. So, your own insurance agent companies will have things specific to them. But if you have a concern about the quality of care that you receive from a Medicare provider, somebody that accepts your Medicare insurance, there is a third-party organization, and it's got a long name. It's called the Beneficiary and Family Centered Care Quality Improvement Organization. We'll call it the QIO. That's what the QIO, the Quality Improvement Organization. So there is one, there are two main ones in the United States that cover different areas. And they are made up of practicing doctors and other healthcare experts, and they are in charge of monitoring and improving the care given to Medicare enrollees. So if you are unhappy, if you have a complaint about the quality of care you received by a physician, inpatient hospital, outpatient hospital, emergency rooms, skilled nursing facilities, home health agencies, ambulance centers, surgery centers, you can file a complaint with this third organization. And that's one of the great things is you know that it's going to be an unbiased thing. It's not just going to get swept under the rug. And I know that sometimes people's concerns is, well, if I call and complain to the hospital, they're not going to do anything about it or whatever because it's all an internal thing. Well, this is a third party thing. So other things that you could file a complaint about, some things I didn't even think about, like a medication mistake. You received the wrong care for your treatment.
Wow.
And barriers to accessing care. There's something that caused you to not get the care that you needed to get. Also, if you suspect fraud or abuse or waste, we've kind of talked a little bit about fraudulent things before. Another thing about filing a grievance is the marketing. I wanted to talk a little about the marketing. Now, insurance agencies for Medicare specific stuff, they're allowed to market their plans through direct mail, television, print, radio, and agents can visit your home, but you have to invite them there. They cannot come uninvited. They cannot call you if you did not give them permission to do so. They cannot visit your home, visit you in a nursing home or other place of residence without an invitation. They cannot ask for your financial or personal information if they call you. This is specific to a phone call. They cannot provide gifts or prizes worth more than $15 to encourage you to enroll, so kind of like a bribe type thing. They cannot disregard federal and state telecommunication laws. Like, so if you're on the do not call registry, they can't call you. They cannot market their plans at educational events or in healthcare settings except in common areas. They cannot compare their plan to another plan by name. So if you have a Humana person, you know, they can't say, well, mine's better than Blue Cross or mine's better than Aetna or whatever. They cannot use the term Medicare endorsed or suggest that their plan is a preferred Medicare plan.
Wow.
And they cannot imply that they are calling on behalf of Medicare. So there are definitely rules. You know, it has to be a public setting. You can't be singled out. So those are some things. If you are interested in filing a complaint with your quality improvement organization, your QIO, you can call our office. We can get you the number. The name is KEPRO, the one for our area, KEPRO. I don't have their phone number right offhand, but you can Google KEPRO or QIO, something like that. Call 1-800-MEDICARE, call our agency. We can provide you with the information that you need to contact them.
About a minute and a half.
A minute and a half, okay. So let's see. Okay, and so that was all a grievance. So if you want to file a complaint with Medicare, so like if your grievance process doesn't work or, you know, whatever doesn't get resolved with your quality improvement organization, you can call 1-800-MEDICARE. Medicare uses a system called a complaint tracking module to handle concerns about health and drug plans. So you can file a formal complaint. We can help you do that at our office as well. And there's just all kinds of organizations that oversee one another. So you don't ever have to worry about, you know, like, well, I don't want to make my doctor mad at me for doing that. It's part of it. It's part of, you know, what they sign up for. If you accept Medicare, you got to follow the Medicare's rules. You don't need to worry about that. I kind of hear that a lot about, you know, I don't want my doctor to get mad, or I don't want him to, you know, punish me for it in some way, take it out on me or whatever. You can't think about that kind of stuff because they got to follow the rules.
Wow.
And you cannot be taken advantage of. There's things in place for that. So,
about 30
if
seconds.
People have questions about these kinds of things, our office in Mountain Home is 425-9811. To contact any office within our 9 counties, any of the agencies that we've listed, daycare, senior center, 1-800-432-9721. Almost forgot the toll-free number. That'll get you to any of the 9 counties, 1-800-432-9721, and we can hook you up.
And with that, we're going to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. See you in January.
Yes, thank
And
you.
I think we're done. For the day. Be back tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.